Brian Flores news broke during the show, and the show was called "Why DeMeco Ryans Didn't Take the Job of Minnesota," and I didn't get it. And I was thinking, man, that's an emotional decision you made after losing the NFC Championship game. You want to run it back and prove that you're loyal. I didn't get it. And then Brian Flores sued the league for discrimination, and I'm sitting there after the show being like, 2-2. DeMeco Ryans was under the impression, most likely, that he was in a Brian Flores situation where he wasn't really being taken seriously for the job because, the Vikings hired that young general manager who used to be with the Niners when Harbaugh was here, and they clearly want Jim Harbaugh. So, yeah, DeMeco Ryans made the right decision.
Absolutely. It's the Jim Harbaugh thing.
Good for him. Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Because he's going to be a hell of a head coach, and you don't need to be insulted in a sham interview like that. You should only go to interviews that actually freaking count, because he's a really, really good head coaching candidate. I'm proud of DeMeco Ryans. I get it now. I didn't get it yesterday. Good for Brian Flores. Good for DeMeco Ryans. I love that these highly qualified black coaches are not putting up with this shit anymore. Good for them.
Yeah, minority coaches in general, like Salah. But because he's Lebanese, as I recall. But anyway, definitely to have Harbaugh coming in, that's the writing on the wall. At that point, I feel like the Vikings were just bringing him in for a token gesture. We looked at a minority coach, but Jim Harbaugh.
Don't be that guy. Don't be the token minority interview.
Exactly.
I love that. I love DeMeco. I like DeMeco.
And objectively as well. Did DeMeco Ryans really think that he could compete with a guy who took the Niners to 3 consecutive championship games? So he really realized, no, you guys don't really respect me.
I'd rather have a guy on the way up than a guy on the way down. Honestly, I'd rather have DeMeco Harbaugh than Jim Harbaugh. How many times did Jim Harbaugh have to lose the big game before you're like, maybe he's not? I'd give me DeMeco. But okay, Vikings want to have a tried and true guy. Fine, take him. Whatever. Good for DeMeco.
I think the Vikings are all about the status quo. I think they go with what feels safe.
Yeah.
DeMeco Ryans, now, for his developments, I am glad he stayed put, because he'll only be more seasoned and better next year. He will have more of a clue as to everything, the nuances and the approach of the day-to-day life. I think this also benefits him from his own business perspective. Everything else aside, I'm really glad to see him stay with a crew he knows so that he can focus on different techniques next year as far as making himself an even better coach. And he will be a shoo-in anywhere he goes. But I really hope it's to a contender. I really hope it's to a team that actually is looking up, is trending upwards. Not the Dolphins, not the Jaguars, nothing like that. He deserves a good team.
DeMeco Ryans would have been the best head coach the Vikings had since Denny Green. It would have been.
When I saw he was interviewing with the Vikings, I thought about Kendricks and all of those good players they have, and I was like, he's going to love working with them. But then I saw Harbaugh was coming in, and I was like, well, that's it.
It's over.